I want to ask because in some ways there's a theme in it right where you started with freedom, where it's an openness, it's a freedom, as you said, to go with the flow of the world and the universe and life, and we're constantly changing, and that freedom, that true freedom, allows us to do that, and that is what we should strive for. I'm curious, do you think that is the end of the thread there, or is all of that a means to something? Like, if you are truly aware and open and you're kind of going with the flow of life, is that it? Like, wherever it leads you, wherever it goes, you're good? Or is there more to it? Like, how do you know? Maybe I'll make it specific for you. How do you know the actions you're taking are in alignment with that? Right. And I'm assuming part of the answer is there's a feeling to it, right? That you can
Mm.
feel it, but how do you, can you describe that feeling maybe, right? Like, how do you get to, what are you ultimately trying to achieve in life? Is it still happiness? Like, is it that you're happier and that's what tells you that I'm on the right path? Or what does that look like?
So what it looks like to be alive, for me, is like seeing a lot of synchronicities. Um, and everything, it seems to be more harmonious, like the people around you, and you, and work doesn't seem to be so heavy, like you have to grind yourself in order to achieve something. um, so there's a sense of effortless.
Hmm.
Whatever you do within your daily life, like how you live, can be incorporated into your work, especially when you do something that um, involves your passion, your love for something. That's how the effortless come from, because you would just spend your time doing it. So that one part of feeling being more aligned, and just you will start seeing a lot of synchronicities that happen. Is kind of like the synchronicities are decised from
Hmm.
the universe. A certain thing is just going to work itself out
Hmm.
in order to help you to achieve something that you actually want. Um, and you feel more at ease within yourself. You feel like you love yourself more. Like, I like the version of myself now compared to the old version of myself.
Hmm.
um, and the people, the relationships that I have with people is a lot easier. There's not as much conflict, so there's the harmony around it. And and it's just like within yourself, you just feel like there's not a lot of things that can trigger you, make you upset or angry, like you don't react as much. But it's easier to take a step back. And if something that does trigger you, it's much easier to have an awareness and take a step back and process this instead of reacting to it.
Hmm.
Um, so it's like there's not a lot of things in the external world can really affect you, like emotionally, like in a bad way. And if it does, even if it does, then you know, oh, that trigger must have something. There's still the impurity within me. So so after you've gone through the process, you realize, oh, what do I need now? What do I need to know about this emotion? Like, why am I being triggered by it? Like, what wound is it? Like, and how I can actually process it. So over time, like the more you're doing it, the more you're gonna feel so much at ease and at peace within yourself.
Hmm.
You know.